Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi guys, my name is Mr. Jabir. This is grade 4 vocab. We are continuing from where we stopped last week. This is unit 16. It talks about the passage titled The Last Day of Pompeii, historical non-fiction. Now, this story of Pompeii, it happened in reality about 76 CE, Common Era. Now, the story of Pompeii, as we've read, tells us that the city of Pompeii, it's in Italy, where it's one of the popular tourist attraction in those days. So people go there, shop, they swim, and do so many things. Now, there is a mountain called Mountain Vesuvius, very close to the city. So, unfortunately, an earthquake erupted, a volcano erupted, and then the lava buried the city of Pompeii. So everything in the city was buried by this volcano. The people, the building, and so on and so forth, the market, everything. So until 1,700 years ago, where part of the Pompeii were uncovered. So when engineers and scientists saw this part of Pompeii, they decided to do more research by digging, which took them more than 100 years to be able to dig all over Pompeii and then re-uncovered the city of Pompeii. So people later on visit Pompeii to see the life of the people before the volcano eruption. So Pompeii is a very interesting story. If you want to see or watch the whole episode, I think you can go to the YouTube and then try whether you can see the last day of Pompeii. So this is the synopsis, the summary of what the story about the last day of Pompeii. Now, vocab 4, what we normally concentrate is on the 12 highlighted words in the passage. That is why I did not read the passage from the beginning till the end, because our main objective is to comprehend the passage, then read the words, read their meanings, the synonym, the antonym, and we should be able to use them in sentences. So these are the 12 highlighted words you can see from here up to the last part of the passage. So let's switch to page 162. Now, the first word is what? Adorn. Then appropriate. Then assemble. Then colossal. And we have effective. Then frail. Then hostage. Then landslide. Rampage. Scamper. Symptom. And warrant. Now, let's get back to the meaning of the word. Adorn. Adorn, it's verb. Adorn, it's verb. And it means to add to add to the appearance of, especially with pretty object to dress up. Now, when you decorate something, when you beautify something, that is what we call you adore it. So the synonyms to decorate, ornament, beautify, enhance. Antonym is to damage, mar, and blemish. Appropriate, it's also verb or adjective. So appropriate is to take over or use as one's own. Use as one's own, often without permission, to set apart for a certain purpose. To take over or use as one's own. You use somebody's item without permission. It is appropriate. Adjective, it's what? Something that is suitable or fitting. Suitable or fitting. So synonyms, verb is to seize. So when you seize somebody's item, you appropriate it. You appropriate it. And you take somebody's item without the person's consent or permission. Confiscate, steal, or allot. Adjective is what? Correct or proper. Antonyms, adjective, unfitting, unsuitable, inappropriate, and improper. Now, assemble, that is number 3. It's also verb. To meet or bring together, to put or fit part together. Now, when you call people to come together, family meeting, student union, teachers meeting, all these, we classify them as what? Assemble. That is what we normally have every morning before we go inside the classroom to study. So it's assemble. And to convene, to gather, to congregate, to build, to construct, to join, or connect. Antonym, to scatter, to break up, disperse, to separate, or divide. Now, number 4 is colossal. It's also adjective. Amazingly large, great, or powerful in size or degree. Something that is very, very powerful, very, very large, great in size. We classify it as colossal, which is adjective. So antonym or synonyms, we have enormous, huge, gigantic, massive, immense. Antonym, tiny, small, little, minute. We have effective, which is also adjective. Producing a desired or conclusive result. Having a strong impact. Starting as of a particular date or time. So something that is having a strong impact, it is very effective. For example, you drink medicine, and because it's very effective, it helps to combat the virus in your body. So synonyms: capable, potent, impressive, striking, compelling, and beginning. Antonyms: ineffective, futile, useless, and weak. Number 6, which is frail. Frail. Frail is also adjective, which means weak or lacking strength, likely to give into temptation. Now, something that is weak, feeble, that is frail. Someone who is a little bit sick, cannot, do a lot of things. We say that, oh, you look frail today. That is delicate, sickly, slight, fragile, flimsy, brittle, breakable. Antonym is sturdy, robust, hardy, healthy, firm, strong, and solid. Hostage is number 7, which is noun. A person held prisoner by another or by an enemy and used in bargaining for certain demands. Now, hostage is someone who has been locked in a particular place, and then the person who locked you demand money from your parents or the government before you will be released. That is hostage. So synonym is pawn. Look at the example. The bank robber took one hostage. So he took one of the workers and locked the person, demanding money before he releases. 8 is landslide. Landslide is noun. a fast downhill movement of rocks or soil or mass that slide down upside victory in an election. So landslide, for example, when mud, sand descend from or slides from top of the mountain downwards, that is what we call landslide. So that's what exactly happened at Pompeii. After the volcano, the sand slided and then covered the city of Pompeii. So synonym is an avalanche, road. Number 9 is rampage. Rampage is verb and also noun. To rush around wildly or violently, to do something wildly or violently, reckless. You get my point? Noun is also violent, reckless, or wild behavior, which is very scary behavior, as if you want to kill someone. Synonym is verb: to rage, to riot, uproar, turmoil, and frenzy. Then we have number 10, which is scamper, verb: to run or move quickly or playful. Now when children run, move quickly, during break time, we describe this as what? Scamper, which is verb. They are scampering over at the playground. So to dash, to scurry, to hurry, to scoot and ramp. Antonyms: to lumber, to lag, to dawdle, and stroll. Number 11, which is symptom, noun: a sign of illness or a physical problem, or a sign that something else exists or is happening. Now when you have some sign that shows that you are not feeling well, we call it symptoms. You feel some headache, some fever, vomiting, and so on. And a signal, clue, indication, or evidence which shows that you don't feel good, we call it symptom. Then number 12, which is warrant, noun and also verb. Noun means a written order that allows for legal action. Now, if the government or the police give you a written order for you to do a demonstration, we call it warrant. So you said the police got a warrant to search a suspect garage. So the government wrote or gave the police a written order to search into somebody's garage. Then verb: to declare for certain or approve or guarantee, to serve as reason for. So a deep cut may warrant stitches. So here somebody's face or hand is cut, so the person needs warrant stitches. So synonyms: we have now an authorization, permit, to certify, promise, authorize, and justify. So these are the 12 highlighted words for unit 16. So please, page 164 on page 165 would be your homework. Till we meet again, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.